Well, it seems my powers of persuasion are limited. I have been evangelizing the gospel of no seriously, Outriders is good now for a few weeks after a series of patches, buffs and updates to the game, but the not live service game is trending in a very not live service direction. 3.5 months after launch, Outriders is finally in the state it should have been in closer to launch. Enormous problems like inventory wipes and connection issues have been fixed. Damage mitigation and survivability is better. The legendary drop rate has been dramatically buffed, and as of this latest patch, it's much easier to get into endgame expeditions with AFK players removed from the pool. All of this has resulted in a game I've found myself farming quite a bit, finally able to get full builds and gear sets, but it appears that is not the general trend. Outriders' player count has continued to drop steadily, with these major updates offering no signs of a turnaround or interest in longer-term play for most players. The game surprised many at launch with a colossal 125,000 concurrents on Steam, but that has since dropped to around a max of 3,000 a day at best, around 2% of that initial haul. While yes, I understand that fundamentally people can fly said they didn't want Outriders to be a live service game and have everything in it at launch, the problem is, it didn't. It launched with too many technical issues and quality of life changes that weren't present. I still enjoyed it at launch, especially the initial campaign, but it was clear the endgame especially was not ready for prime time. Now, it is. Yes, there's still things that can be buffed for more build diversity, and timed expeditions could use an alternate mode or two, but it's wildly better than it was, and only 2% of players are going to experience that. It's possible the numbers could be better somewhere like Xbox Game Pass, but I doubt there's all that much disparity in the total drop between console and PC. It's a weird situation. Technically, it's already mission accomplished for People Can Fly, as they said this wasn't going to be a live game, and Square Enix was publicly impressed with its initial sales and playerbase acquisition. And yet it's still being treated like a live service with the kinds of patches and updates it's getting, which you would imagine they would like to be working on for a larger player base as opposed to a constantly shrinking one. The future of Outriders is unclear, but my guess is that it has been enough of a success to warrant some kind of expansion and soft relaunch when that expansion hits. While nothing has been announced, when I spoke with PCF previously, they indicated that an expansion would be something large and significant, so think the Taken King or Reaper of Souls, not say, Destiny seasonal content.